think so. I think, yeah, I think I am. I'm late. I'm always late. Story of my life, baby. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one I love. From now on, it says I'm live there. I don't know if I am. Anyway, sitting around here hanging around. There it is. So times Wiz. First one to jump in, followed by my buddy Tammy Ames. How are you doing, darling? Mike Surratt is here. I appreciate y'all showing up, man. It's Friday, baby, and we want to start this weekend off right. Boy, howdy, aren't we due for a weekend? Oddly Wired, how are you, darling? Debbie Marie, Dorothy Tyndall's here. Stephanie Dean, I'm glad you're out of the hospital, baby. To special apartments I'm getting free. Jay had flowers delivered. Of course, Jay had flowers delivered. Man, making us all look bad. Anyway, I'm so glad you're out. Stephanie Dean, thank you, baby. Joy Peters is here. Tamara Harrington, baby, we're always glad to see you here. Johnny Fly, he's here. Smith, Sam Smith, Adina Michael, Michelle Graham's here. Tanya Broden, Donald Devon, and Charles Stokel, Deborah Hayes, Donna Bonacosi, how are you doing, baby? Dave Kurtner's here also. Indeed, it is Friday, baby. Y'all know this routine. Been doing it for over 3.5 years already. Get the beer off the ice, put the butt in the bowl, and let's get this stuff going. Oh man, I gotta find my Australian beer opener here, and an ice cold Dos Equis that's been sitting in the freezer for the last hour. There ain't nothing like good beer when it's good icy cold. Oh man, my throat needed that. Now that we got that out of the way, get that bud in the bowl. If you're so inclined, and if it's leak, I got some Cavendish here in this bowl here. But put that bud in the bowl. And fire it up, baby. Ooh. My fellow boot hut, it's Friday. I see you remember. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I wasn't going to go to town today and not bring back the beer. That would almost be sacrilegious, wouldn't it? Anyway, it's Friday. Now I got to take another sip of beer. Oh, that's cold. Anyway, Teresa Diggin. Yes, she said she's got her beer on ice. And everybody's cranking here. Boy, howdy shit. I'm ready for a cold beer. Yes, it is, baby. It's Friday. I hope y'all are set to enjoy the weekend. We had a wonderful meeting last night with the Bluebot Family. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to Sunday when we meet again. This family has been so kind to us, and the love just showers from it sometimes, baby. Anyway, oh, Lord. No massacres. That's true. We got none today. Anyway, what's going on? Well, let's get into Friday here. I just got home. I had to go get new drugs from the drug dealer at CVS. So they called, so I finally said they was ready, so I had to go into town and pick them up. Tomorrow, excuse me. Tomorrow I will be going into town at 1 o'clock in the afternoon to complete the tire conspiracy. I was notified this morning that I have an appointment tomorrow to go down and put tires on my truck. I want to thank those involved in that conspiracy. Thank you very much. That was very kind of y'all, sneaking around and doing shit like that. Anyway, thank you very much for that. Anyway, what's going on? Well, Trump took off, baby. He's down in Florida again. Boy, howdy shit. Yeah, coincidentally, right down there by Mar-a-Lago. Just coincidence. But he went down there today, and they have figured out a new method for rallies, baby. It's called the ramp rally. Yeah, they're going to get all the little Trumpers down there to come to the airport when Donnie arrives so he can sit out there and give a rally. That's what it is. He's supposed to be going down there on a round table for COVID, but shit. That's just the excuse to get out of the office, and well, he don't go to the office anyway. Get out of the White House and head on down to Mar-a-Lago. Home of golden sunshine, golden showers, and fine Russian hospitality, baby. You can't beat it. Anyway, he went to his little round table. And, boy, howdy shit. The part I saw, the part they played on the news, he's up there rattling on about how the vote is going to be an illegal vote. The votes are rigged. It's going to be massive mail-in voting and all this other bullshit. He is on this rampage about trying to convince you that this election, out of all the elections we've ever had in this country, only the last one and this one are rigged. And the last one he was rigged and he won. So he's laying the same groundwork, hoping the same response. It's rigged and nobody's going to believe this. We might not know for a year. The same line he was pushing the other day, he's pushing now. But he's also pushing the mail-in voting fraud theory, which mail-in voting, as I understand, has two basic security. One is a barcode that's associated with your name and your address, and a signature verification with the voter registration. So it's pretty precise. But that's not the problem with mail-in voting right now. The problem is, as we have seen in the past, and as this family has stepped up to help support the Postal Service, the United States Postal Service, there are concerns that new regulations kicking in. I don't know if it's today or this week or next week or whatever it is. It's real soon. New regulations on the handling of mail, which is going to slow the mail down. Now, what a coincidence that is that we're getting near November and new regulations are going to go in place. This is upsetting a lot of Postal Service people because it is going to slow down the process. And lo and behold, the Postmaster General and the Board of Directors are all appointees of Donnie. The Postmaster General, I didn't even look up his name. Don't give a shit what his name is. The Postmaster General got his job because he was a big donor to Donnie. Sort of like the ambassador to the EU guy and everybody else that works for Donnie. They're big donors, baby. People that paid good money to get these positions. And they are in charge of implementing these new regulations for voting. So there is more than just his mouth flapping about this. He's actively trying to disrupt the mail in order to disrupt mail-in voting. Anything he can do, baby. He has to lie, cheat, steal. That's all the Republicans have left. As a matter of fact, things are getting pretty damn desperate for the Republican Party. Mitch McConnell now has called his GOP senators together. Shit. And has given his blessing to any Republican senator who wishes to distance himself or herself from Trump. I don't want to be associated with that asshole. He's dragging everybody down. Well, now you have permission from Mitch McConnell to get out there and just distance yourself from him, I guess. Call him an asshole, a liar, whatever you want to do. I see you, Bernadette. Me too, baby. He's given them permission to go against Trump in any area that might impact their state, that they're in trouble for, because Donnie runs his mouth about something and is stupid. The people, the constituents in that state are going to ask questions of these senators. Hey, what about this, that, and the other? And they don't want to look stupid. They don't want to look ignorant. So McConnell there is giving them permission today. I'll take the heat for this. Keep Donnie off your ass. Y'all go do whatever it takes to win. Because it is not about the country to them. It's not about their constituents, their citizens in their state. Hell no, baby. It's about getting that reelection. And that's one of the sour parts of our society, our system, is that they get in there and their main objective is to stay forever. It's not to keep your ass happy. It's not to pass laws for the citizens of this country or whatever. It's to keep their ass in office. And if we had term limits for congressmen or something like that, maybe that would help. I don't know. There's a big debate on that. But when you get these assholes that have been in there forever, and do nothing but hide in the corner and keep their mouth shut just so they can get reelected over and over and over again. It's ridiculous. Louis Gohmert is a prime example of an idiot. Really? I forgot what district he is here in Texas, but really, that's the smartest guy in your district? Out of the cities and towns in your district, Louis Gohmert is the one that you figured is the most intelligent person to represent Texas? I feel bad for y'all. Y'all need to kick his shit out. It's just plumb embarrassing for Texas, please. Anyway, I saw part of the Dr. Fauci and Dr. Whatever his name is out of the CDC. The CDC. Forgot his name. I didn't write it down. Anyway, they're in Congress today, getting grilled by Congress. And I noticed the part I was watching between Dr. Fauci and Jim Jordan. Jim Jordan, oh my God, Jim Jordan swinging from the chandeliers again, demanding in an outrageous voice that something be done about all these protesters that are putting lives in danger from the COVID-19. That's who Jim Jordan is after. The protesters on the street questioning Dr. Fauci how it is that you can regulate churches. You can tell people don't go in the church because you're going to spread COVID. Don't go in the gym because you're going to spread COVID. But you don't tell these protesters that they're spreading. Are you shitting me, Jim Jordan? And again, he's acting so outrageous. He is just amazed by this indignity of, are you shitting me? Ohio, please get rid of his ass out of Congress. We are all tired of watching him pull crap out of his ass and slinging it around the damn office. Put him back in... Well, no, don't put him back in wrestling. Can't be trusted there either. Anyway, the answer, and Dr. Fauci didn't give it this way. I'll give it to him. I have seen churches do their services outdoors to accommodate people, not to get them sick. I've seen that. I have seen gyms pull their equipment out in the street and socially distance it so their customers can come by and exercise. I've seen people do things like that to accommodate the rules and the regulations and to assist the community without getting more sick. But Jim Jordan there, while he's screaming about the protesters, he ain't saying shit about Donnie holding little rallies inside without masks like he just did here in Texas. That ain't a problem. That's not the issue. It's all these protesters out there. Jim Jordan can kiss my ass. If this world ain't figured out that he is nothing but a drama queen, hell-bent on getting attention by screaming his lungs out, then we've lost our ever-loving mind. Anyway, I already did the Mitch McConnell thing. Unemployment benefits get cut off tonight at midnight. The $600 that you're getting will not be extended because the Republican Party are jerks. I saw Nancy Pelosi out there today slapping the shit out of the Republicans because their plan has been approved for 10 weeks now. 10 weeks, and the Republicans are still milly-mouthing over about details. They want to cut it down to 200. Nancy Pelosi wants to keep it at the 600 at a time when we have a spike going on in this country with over 153,000 deaths, and now they're projecting by November that it will have increased to 230,000 deaths. That's an additional 77,000 deaths between now and voting time. 4.5 million people infected in this country, and there is still no plan from the White House, nothing but a bunch of mealy-mouthed shit from trade advisors and all this other crap. Jared Kushner is not going to ride over the hill on his painted pony and save anybody's ass. He'll do best to get on his sparkle pony and ride the shit out of town. Anyway, Pelosi slams GOP. We're getting into next week, baby. Next week is we're going to see the pick of Joe Biden's vice president pick. There are new names that are on the list. Karen Bass, who is a congresswoman out of California, Tammy Duckworth, a true veteran hero, is also on the list. But this weekend, amongst with Elizabeth Warren, Kamala Harris, and several others on the list, we will find out soon who the vice presidential pick of this country will be. I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, Ruth Bader Ginsburg is at home, out of the hospital again. She's resting, so thank goodness for that. And then last but not least, I want to circle back around to this voting thing that Donnie is so upset about. You know, he posted the other day on his little Twitter feed, which I guess is the official documents of the United States government, I guess. Donnie's Twitter feed. Ain't that ridiculous? Anyway, Donnie tweeted out, maybe we should postpone the election. Question mark, question mark. He's just asking. Hey, you know, can we push it back here? Because he's losing his ass off. And now he's singing a song and dance about, oh, you won't know about the results for a year and all this other bullshit. All the history of our nation, we ain't never had a problem until this doofus duckwit come in. And it's just embarrassing to see him sit up there every freaking day and pull new shit out of his ass. But I thought it was impressive because, hey, guess what? Hong Kong got the idea and said, hey, yeah, COVID, that's it. That's the ticket. We're going to postpone our elections because of the COVID. It didn't take long for Mike Pompeo to step up as Secretary of State and say, you can't do that. That's anti-democratic. That is not standing up for democracy there. You can't change the election. These people have a right to vote. Are you shitting me? Have you listened to your boss lately, you jerk ass? All of a sudden, Pompeo's going to stand up for the right of people in Hong Kong to get their vote out. But he doesn't give a shit about your vote because Donnie's not running in Hong Kong. He's running here. So, of course, there's a big difference. It just points to the pure absurdity of the crap that's coming out of this man's mouth. The man that represents our country, showing himself to be an ass every day. And it does get very disheartening. There's only two requirements that we have to have in this country, maybe, to save the day, to turn it around. The two things, baby. I care and I vote. Because that's what we have to do. We have to care about your fellow citizens, care about your country, care about the future of this country and what it's going to look like for your kids and your grandkids and their kids. It's up to us to care about about the planet we live in, about the health of our neighbors. All of it, baby. And the only way to get there is to vote. John Lewis, who was just laid to rest, that was the guiding force in his life, was to urge people to vote because it's a right, baby, a hard fought for right over the decades for all of us to vote. And to watch the Republicans continue to sit there and denigrate the vote and sow mistrust amongst the citizens to a degree that it gives them an excuse to say it's not a fair election. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit, meant to divide and conquer this nation. And we cannot let him, baby. That's where your vote comes in, but you got to care enough to get out there and vote. Ain't that right, Johnny Fly, Andy Pagoda, and Donna Bonacosi? And Candy Guidry's out there, our admin over on John Bredeveau Speaks Bluebot Family. If you ain't joined that, y'all go over there and join the family because it is a very powerful group over there. Y'all should be in. Anyway, let me get this. My buddy Keith, Catman56, donated $10 through Super Chat. Oh, shit, that's a lot louder when I ain't got... Thank you, Keith, buddy. I appreciate it. Tomorrow I will go get the tires that the conspiracy succeeded in pulling off. Let me see. Somebody said, John, I need a buckle. I'm working on that in the future one of these days. That's the wrong mouse. I'm over here looking for a mouse that won't move. Anyway, I done lost it. They are, yes, they are trying to come up with some test that's going to be real quick. That's the big thing they have to get a handle on is the turnaround time from the time you take the test to the time you get the results. If it's 10, 15 days, what's the point? You could have gotten infected in the meantime. So testing is still a big, Shadowhawk Ellis says we need 5 million people to attend Biden's inauguration. You know, Shadowhawk, I believe, I'm just taking a wild guess here, but I'm thinking that Joe Biden's inauguration crowd is going to be a whole lot bigger than Donnie's ever thought about being, even when he lies about it. Oh, you love beer when it's cold. Anyway, that's all I got. A poll said that most GOP members won't accept a Biden win if we do mail-in voting, and Biden only wins narrowly. JWB52Z. I don't give a shit. I don't care if Trump doesn't accept it. I don't care if his supporters don't accept it. They can go pity party all day long and go cry in their beer, whatever they want to freaking do, except take up violence. And that's bullshit. It's going to be, I do believe it is going to be a landslide. I think we're going to take the Senate. I really do. That's why you see Mitch McConnell out there trying to tell his senators that whatever you have to do to get rid of the parasite that's on their neck in the name of Trump, do whatever you have to do to get it off there so you can win your district or win your state. It's a desperate attempt, and that's what it shows you, that they're scared because this idiot is going to take down the whole party. And that's fine with me. The party needs to be taken down. The Republican Party needs to just be burnt to the ground and try to, I don't know, scoop up the ashes, try to scrape out the Nazis and the white supremacists and the Steve Millers of the world and get them out of there. Then maybe try to, I don't know, get you some glue and glue it back together and try to make something of it. Because right now, it's just a big, smothering, oozing pile of shit. Because nobody has a spine, so they can't stand up anymore. They've all lost it. They're just a bunch of cowards who have just run for the hills against Donnie, that Donnie might come, I don't know, say something bad about him, make up a nickname or some shit like that. I don't know what's wrong with those people, but they need to fix their party. They need to be, we need to send them to Reeducation camps. That's what it is. Maybe we can detox them off of shit like Fox spews. And yeah, the rats are going down with the ship as well they should, Charles. If they're still there at this point, I have no mercy for them. I have no mercy for any idiot out here still supporting this man, selling their hats or flags or waving their banners down the street and shit. At this point, you're demonstrating your pure ignorance. And it's Friday. I got to close this because I'm getting a phone call on Skype. And that would be the Bob Kincaid Show, Friday on the Front Porch. So I guess I ought to get out of here and get situated here so I can have a visit with Bob and them on the front porch. We appreciate Sparky always coming by and visiting the show. And so I'm going to do that. Anyway, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all being here. I'm so happy with the way this family has grown. And, oh, baby, been a long day. I got to slow down. Tomorrow's Saturday. It's my day off, so I'll kick back and try to relax a little bit. I think I have just about, no, I can't relax tomorrow. I got to go get tires tomorrow. It's the only thing on the list to do tomorrow, and I will do it with a smile on my face. Anyway, I love y'all so much for being here and being a member of this family. I care and I vote. The only two requirements, baby, of being a citizen of this country is to care and vote. And I know this family has it in them, and we are going to be part of this giant wave that's going to rise up, baby, and smash down on the White House and just throw everybody in there. Out with the wash, baby. Anyway, as Candy Guidry just says, have a great weekend, Blue Dot family. I second that emotion. I love y'all. Y'all take care of yourselves. Wash your hands. Stay away from nasty people. All that kind of shit. Stay safe. We're going to be here on Sunday. If I got the right mouse this time. Oh, Lordy. Yep, I got it. We'll be here on Sunday. I will do a little video tomorrow when I'm down at the tire place getting it on. So look for me. I'll go live and let y'all see the new shoes. Anyway, again, I want to thank everybody involved in that conspiracy. And don't forget your rubbers. I won't, Andy. Thank you for being here, Andy Paguda, the Filthy Mouth Liberal. Y'all check him out along with Randy Kervin, Leo Sahaki, and others that use their voice to try to progress us in the same direction and get us to the polling booth. So, and y'all take care. I'm all flustered now. Anyway, y'all enjoy the beer and the bud, and I'll see y'all later. Bye now.